Hey everybody, welcome into Northern Life. Thanks for being here on this Tuesday. Just me in studio today. Hunter McCullough not here, a plant instead. We have brand new Blindfold to get to today, but first, let's get to a few housekeeping items for the start of our show. If you haven't yet, be sure to head over to our Northern Life TV Facebook and Instagram pages. Hit that like and follow button. I think we're close to 4,000 followers on Facebook. We're also on the road to 500 YouTube subscribers. Our YouTube channel is great because that's where you can find all our new episodes as well as our old ones. And hey, coming up on today's show, our entire TV station getting ready for Friday's Christmas City of the North Parade. Going to be a fantastic night. I actually went back in the archives to find a story from 10 years ago talking about the big change that was made to the event way back in 2014. And later, there is a Wisconsin man who is turning recycled wood into amazing pieces of art. His work now being recognized by professional athletes and even one of my favorite all-time voice actors. But let's get into our brand new Blindfold here on Northern Life. If you didn't see it on Facebook, Hunter the other week had to try Lutefisk with the KQ Morning Show guys, and he thought it'd be a great idea, I don't know why, to put me and morning meteorologist Tony Nargi through the same thing. Here's how it went.
We are at the Elam Lutheran Church here in West Duluth. I had to eat Lutefisk a little while ago on the KQ Morning Show. As it stands at this point today, it is 3 days since Ryan's been back on his cruise. And I figured what better way to welcome him back than to make him try Lutefisk here. And we brought Tony Nargi with. The second we walk in that door, it smells like Lutefisk. So I'm guessing they're gonna guess it pretty quick here. But we'll see what happens.
Whoa. Are we going upstairs? It smells like fish. Does it not? Oh, wait. Okay, now it's maybe smelling. Gosh, I wish I didn't have such bad nose.
Get a better nose, Brian.
It smells like seafood. Maybe it's not seafood. Gosh.
It smells like, I don't know, like cleaning stuff.
Okay, stop right here. You guys can unlink. Ryan, come this way.
Trying to smell.
Okay, there's gonna be a chair right here.
Do I
sit
in
in
it?
it? Yes. You guys ready?
Yeah.
I think you can take off your blindfolds.
Hello. Oh no. Were we not just talking about this?
No, we
yesterday?
were. We were definitely just talking about this.
Is this
yesterday.
Lutefisk?
It is Lutefisk. Yes.
Oh no.
Yeah, I had to eat it on the KQ Morning Show.
That's why it smells like seafood.
Exactly.
I also said, like, during the last shoot that we went on, that this was gross, that Hunter ate this.
Yes, yeah, because it was the day of. You're right. It was the day of that I ate the
You're
Lutefisk.
from Massachusetts.
I can get it down.
As the story goes, it comes from Scandinavia in dried out planks, and they rehydrate it. It's preserved in lye. So we take and put it in the oven with a little secret seasoning and bake it up for you. And then we put lots of butter and lots of good cream sauce on top.
The cream sauce on top does make it look more appetizing.
Yeah, I will say that too.
Okay.
Isn't lye like a poison or something?
The legend is as the Norse boats raided surrounding lands, they would find a cave and they would dehydrate food and put in the cave. So when they came back, they had food. Well, somebody found out where the cave was, so they went and sprinkled lye on everything. Well, they came back, rehydrated it, and ate it, and thought it was wonderful. So there's the legend.
It's a
little tough.
It stays
It's
with
a little
it.
tough.
Yeah. Well, my mom told me to never play with my food, so.
The texture looks interesting. All right,
That's it.
We're gonna give it, a very honest score here, because I know I was talking about it badly, but we're gonna go ahead and try it here, and if I like it, I'll be honest.
Hearing that gulp.
Yum. Delicious. No, it isn't horrible. It's got like a sushi feel to it.
I don't know if I'm gonna be able to eat this.
Give it a shot, man.
The rubbery is just.
Yeah,
I'm glad, Keith, thank you for loading this up in butter and sauce.
If there wasn't butter and sauce on there, I don't think I would be able to put it down.
No. I honestly, I think I could finish this whole thing.
Do it, man.
I don't think I've ever taken so long to finish one bite of something.
Now, doesn't this remind you of the East Coast, though? This is East Coast dining.
He's home.
You're home right now, man.
This is not, unfortunately.
I think it's growing on me.
Okay.
Yeah. I think once you get over the smell.
Are you sure?
I'm gonna be honest. The flavor isn't bad. It's just the texture, like chewing it,
Yeah.
like the way that you just get into these little pieces that are just very rubbery, and I'm just like, this feels like it's raw fish. Like,
If I had overcooked it, way overcooked it, you would have just been scooping Jello.
We're getting the job done.
You don't have to finish it.
we're not wasting any any lutefisk here.
You get a momentum, and then all of a sudden you get hit with a bite that goes sideways. I have nothing against the people who enjoy this. It just shows how tough you are.
That's very true.
It's a clean plate club right
Wow.
there. Put it down.
Good job, Tony.
Honestly, not bad. I'll give it, probably like a 6 out of 10, which
Well.
is better than
That's above half.
This is high.
above half.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. I want that to be my record for score. Yeah, out of 10.
I don't have a taste for it myself, but it's fun watching you guys. So, you guys did well.
Thank you.
Good job, you guys.
Clean plate club.
Well, fantastic. Keith, thanks for making that for
thank
that.
you.
That was
Holy cow.
fantastic.
Thanks for coming out and seeing us.
Of course.
Welcome back, everybody. A lot of fun looking back at that story. I can't remember the last time I had lutefisk. I think I was a child, but now as an adult, like I said, if you enjoy it, good on you, because it just shows how tough you are. I do not know if I'll be having it anytime soon, but you definitely need that butter and sauce on top. Well, hey, coming up next Tuesday on the 26th, the Elam Lutheran Church joining in on a community Thanksgiving service. Really awesome. You can join them and 6 other congregations at the Asbury UMC starting at 5:30 p.m. on that day. You can sing with the choir and later take part in a service project following that service on Grand Avenue. Once again, big thanks to them. Well, hey, guess what? The U.S. Postal Service is going to be busy during the holiday season here. And next year, how about this? They have a stamp that'll likely sell very well. The art director for the U.S. Postal Service has designed a stamp for the iconic entertainer Betty White, based off a photograph taken way back in 2010. And besides the Betty White stamp, the Postal Service announced it will roll out a number of new stamps in 2025, including some to honor nature, some to honor history, and cultural icons just like Betty White. And hey, let's get to our Christmas City of the North preview. The Wonderful Night has been a Northland holiday tradition since 1958, bringing together residents and families alike here in Duluth. And 10 years ago, back in 2014, some new changes were made to our parade route. So I went back in our archives to find our reporter at the time, Bryce Henry, who described the big decision to make the parade much more visible to those lining up on Superior Street.
It will be the 56th annual Christmas City of the North Parade, and this year there are some changes on the way. The parade route will go directly through downtown Duluth.
And this is such an exciting announcement for the city of Duluth and for our downtown. And
the new parade route will be entirely on Superior Street, starting at 10th Avenue East and going all the way down to 4th Avenue West. This will give many Duluth downtown businesses a chance to showcase what they have in store for the holiday shopping season.
We felt that we would use this change, which is really taking the parade to the whole downtown, back to the whole downtown, where it started so many years ago, to talk about shopping and the downtown businesses again.
To further spur business, the Greater Downtown Council will be rolling out a loyalty program the night of the parade.
We'll be handing out loyalty cards in which our businesses will be participating in a campaign to provide additional deals and incentives for people who are part of this program.
And if you can't make it to the parade, of course, the KBJR6 team has you covered, as once again there will be live coverage of the parade, and this year it will be right in front of the Fitkers complex.
Fitkers is going to be a fun place to watch the parade. You can come in here and warm up, and we have 3 great restaurants and lots of local shops that you can come and visit before or after the parade.
While the parade may have a different route this year, the same warm holiday spirit should be able to be shared by all. In Duluth, Bryce Henry, KBJR 6 and Range 11.
A cool throwback there. How about that? And later this week, we are planning on having a special Christmas City of the North Parade show here on Northern Life this Friday. We're hoping to speak with some of the people who know the parade best, who've been around the longest, and we'd also love to hear your favorite parade memories as well. So be sure to head over to our Facebook page, message us with your photos, your stories, and we'd be happy to share them on Northern Life on Friday. And as we get into the holiday spirit, it appears Briggs' son Wells already getting ready for his first Christmas. Briggs sent me these photos the other day saying Wells met Santa at the Festival of Trees at the deck on Saturday, and he didn't cry when he met Santa, but he did make a couple funny faces, Briggs says. He also asked for a savings account this year. Briggs also tells us they met a lot of viewers who said they loved the show and were excited to meet him. She even ran into Nancy, who was the one who made that knitted sweater with the duck on it before Wells was born, so certainly lovely to see that. Wells also attending his first Christmas City of the North Parade in person this Friday. Well, hey, the holiday season, always one that can boost your spirits. However, the time change, the early darkness, and our cold weather can result in seasonal affective disorder, which affects millions of Americans out there. And in today's Health Minute, Maddie Gaither is here to help us describing the signs of this disorder and explaining how you can help yourself cope with some of those symptoms.
The days are shorter and darker. The temperatures are getting colder. If you feel down this time of year, you're not alone.
It's extremely common in colder weather climates, especially this time of year, with symptoms beginning and intensifying throughout the winter and even into the spring.
Licensed clinical psychologist Adam Borland with Cleveland Clinic says a lack of sunlight can impact vitamin D levels and serotonin, which helps regulate mood, behavior, sleep cycle, and memory. It can lead to symptoms like sadness, loss of interest, fatigue, and fluctuating appetite. Borland says maintaining a healthy daily routine can help.
Going to bed around the same time, trying to get up around the same time, monitoring diet and any potential alcohol or other substance usage, engaging in physical exercise, making sure that you socialize, engage in any creative outlets.
Borland also suggests using a sun lamp, which can mimic natural light and help regulate the sleep cycle. He says medications can help treat symptoms of anxiety and depression, as can talk therapy. But it's also important for a person with seasonal affective disorder to stay connected to others.
It's very easy to kind of hibernate during this time of year, and you want to make sure that you engage in social outlets.
For Health Minute, I'm Mandy Gaither.
Good stuff to know. Hey, coming up after the break, you got to stick around to see what this Wisconsin man is capable of crafting. It is quite amazing. Thanks for being here. We'll be right back here on Northern Life. Welcome back, everybody. In Wisconsin, there is a guy tapping into nostalgia by turning trash into treasure. Way out in Milwaukee, Ike Winter is connecting with millions of Americans across the country by being a self-described eco-sustainable wood artist and delusional optimist. Alex Corradetti shares his success.
Honestly, just kind of happened out of curiosity. Every part of the process is just like another spark of joy. Whenever people see wood on the side of the road now, they think of me.
Saving scraps from the past.
This was a kitchen cabinet from the 40s.
Turning one man's trash into another's masterpiece.
So I find all the wood in dumpsters and on the side of the road. Sometimes it's the wood that I find that inspires me to make a piece. My name is Ike Winter, and I'm a Milwaukee eco-sustainable wood artist. I just decided to bring it home one day and start making art out of it. So I have never stained or painted a piece of wood. I have never bought a piece of wood.
Making his mark with a helping hand from the past.
This was a bookshelf, and the family must have just had their kids put their handprints on it. So I dive a lot into nostalgia.
What is more nostalgic than coloring with Crayola crayons? Ike works hard to think outside the box, even if that box is 8 times the size of a normal crayon box. Hey Ike, do you have another color I could borrow?
Yeah, I got you.
Thanks, Ike.
Is my longest I've worked on. It was 205 hours. It was about 250 hours with the pegboard installation.
Whether it's crayons or cartoons, Ike taps into the memories that make us smile, even soaking in the nostalgia of one character who's a little more absorbent. who works in a wood shop in Milwaukee. Creative, passionate, and playful is he, even riding a viral wave with Tom Kenny.
120 hours.
Oh, wow, that's amazing.
Tom Kenny, yeah. That video just went crazy viral. The voice of SpongeBob, I had made a viral piece last summer and wanted him to sign it. And so he did sign it, and then I offered to give him a free piece of art, and he actually wanted to buy it, like artist to artist. Tom Kenny bought this for the voice actor of Squidward. Yeah, so this will go in Squidward's house.
From Bikini Bottom to the ballpark, Ike's art is also a home run for Milwaukee sports.
I got to make a piece for Robin Yount. They wanted to honor him this year with a 50th anniversary piece. The sports teams and like the people in the city you just look up to your whole life, and then one day you're building a piece of art for that organization.
That's fantastic.
Ike's talents are even skating across state lines.
I actually got hit up by a former Chicago Blackhawk who had won the Cup in 2010. He saw my collab with the Milwaukee Brewers, and he has a nonprofit that is hosting a Stanley Cup dinner. And he asked me if I could make a piece of art replicating the Stanley Cup for that night.
Craziest video I've ever taken in my entire life.
But to be in the same room as the Stanley Cup with an artist's interpretation of that, you know, it's the most iconic trophy in all of sports.
Always pining for projects that push his creative limits.
I'm the luckiest guy in the world. I get to wake up and come to my art studio every day and be creative.
Turning a trove of treasures untold into art to behold. In Milwaukee, Alex Corradetti, CBS 58 News.
That's impressive indeed. We saw Hunter with the chainsaw art yesterday. Sorry, Hunter, not nearly as impressive as what he's cooking up there in Milwaukee. No words at all. We're going to talk about tomorrow's show when we come back. Hey, coming up tomorrow here on Northern Life. Thanks for being here with us today. Hunter back in action here in studio, here to talk about our new Does It Work product for the week. Whether your outlet is far away or hidden behind some furniture at your place, the Presto plug makers claim their product helps you relocate your outlet, making your electronics easier to reach. I think it could be a great product to have all your cooking devices out during Thanksgiving coming up. We'll see for ourselves tomorrow with Rachel Hackbarth. And if you're watching us from around the Duluth area, or if you have a Target near where you live, I was shopping the other night and I had to try out a new flavored icy I have never seen before. My girlfriend informed me there was an animal cracker icy at the Target Cafe area, and I gotta say I wasn't expecting much out of it, but it was quite tasty. Tastes like a little bit like a strawberry. And for adults or for your kids out there, definitely worth a try if you're at Target. Also, before we go today, how about this? I was walking the other night and I get to share this amazing effort from the Yarn Harbor in Duluth. You'll remember the story we did with them back in the spring, I believe. Really wonderful, knowledgeable staff there. I was walking by Chester Creek and Leif Erikson Park the other night and I kept seeing these beautiful hats out and about. It's all thanks to their Warm Up the City outreach effort. Thanks to donations and volunteers, they've been able to distribute those across the city for those who need them. Amazing work by amazing people. Well, hey, I know it's just me today, but I know I'm not the only one here since I know you're out there watching us at home. We love you. Thanks for being here today. Wishing you a great rest of your Tuesday.
Find some time to throw a line or just head outside to unwind. That's the life in the great North Woods. Hike or bike, whatever you like. Get out in the day, enjoy the night. Yeah, we got the life in the great North Woods. Yeah, we got the life in the great North Woods. Yeah, this is Northern Life.